Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of Super Mario Galaxy No Damage. In the last video I finished Honey Hive and also did Sweet Sweet, the Hungry Luma Galaxy outside. And in this video I'm going to be doing Flipswitch, Loopdeeloop and Bowser Jr.'s Robot Reactor, as well as hopefully getting onto some of the Fountain Galaxies. We got 6 stars done last time and I'm hoping we can get 6 this episode as well. We'll start with painting the planet yellow on Flipswitch Galaxy, which entails walking around the planet. I don't know how I missed that. Let's sneak around and get that quickly. You can ride on that, you just can't touch the sides of it. If you want to deactivate that for a while, just jump on it. You don't have to ground pound it. Make sure you go when both the spike and the electricity are placed correctly, or else you're going to take damage like I nearly did. Now what you need to do is be careful. That stays still. Oh wait, no, you don't need to be careful. I'm normally over here when the level finishes. The obstacles all go away once you're done, so as long as you hit all of the panels, then you should be good. Just make sure the spike is not in a bad place, I suppose. So that is one of the shortest galaxies out the way. Paint the Flipswitch Galaxy. And that's already 1 star, making the total 14. Next up, Loopdeeloop Galaxy. This is one of the 3 kind of mini games in this game. It is the first one you encounter, the surfing mini game. So the way the surfing mini game works, I'm just going to collect these star bits. I'm not going to learn how to do it, I know how to do it, and I'll explain it. There's no enemies in this level, so the only thing you have to worry about is not dying. Which in this level is easy enough, but in the second surfing level, which is one of the trial galaxies, it's much more difficult. So you hold A to speed up, and you can hold B to slow down. You'll often want to slow down around corners, or not, as I just did, not slow down at all. It comes into a loop here, or not a loop, but a circle kind of thing. So you'll want to make sure you're tilting not too much or else you're going to go off, but just enough so that you don't go off the other side. Braking there is recommended. Now we get probably the hardest part of the level, which is just swerving around here. Again, you can't actually take damage on this, but since this is a no damage, no death run, there is more than just going through the level for that. Also, new record. I probably could have done that a bit faster, but in a no damage run, speed isn't the biggest priority, it's more about not taking damage, and that's the entire level, which is very helpful. That's already 2 stars in this video. So, next up is Bowser Jr.'s Robot Reactor, the boss level of the terrace. No, I don't want to save. This level right here. The star, as we'll see in a moment, is called Megaleg's Moon, with Megaleg being the boss of the level. This is one that I sometimes have a bit of a difficult time with. I don't really know why, it's not that hard. So you want to drop off to the right first, and this will shoot a bullet bill at you. This is the quickest way to get the bullet bill over. Drop off to the right and then come around like that. Because the launch star is in front of the starting platform and the bullet bill is off to the right. So if you go to the right first and then move back towards the start and go forward, you'll be at the launch star. What you have to do there, by the way, if you if I went too quickly, is guide a bullet bill over to the launch star because it's in a capsule. So now we get Bowser Jr. and he comes down and says some irrelevant stuff. And now we've got Megaleg. You can go up either leg with Megaleg. I'm going to go up the left because I always go up the left, but you can absolutely go up the right. So once you get on, gravity will switch. To dodge these bullet bills, I would recommend just backflipping over them like that. And then walking away from the shooters because they will regenerate quite quickly. That part is not hard, you can't really take damage there, it's just kind of annoying. Now, stand here and get a bullet bill. And then walk around like this because it will eventually crash into it because it can't turn as fast as you. Now here, often, these two bullet bills from these two capsules will crash. So my favourite method is to get one from the bottom. Now grab another one, and you can bring it over here into the middle. It's not that bad, but those grates can regenerate. There is another method to that as well, which I couldn't really show there, where you backflip over the top of the grate and the bullet bill will follow you over. But it's a lot easier to take damage there because you have to stop and turn around and backflip, and it's just rather annoying. So it's a lot easier to do it that method, I think, or safer. Some might find it easier to do the other method, but I personally don't. Annoyingly, when you get a Grand Star, it brings you back to the front, which I don't like because it wastes time. But I suppose we needed to go to the fountain anyway. No, I don't want to save. I wish there was a way you could turn that off. Anyway, now we have to go over to the fountain, which is just up here. That's the Slingpod Galaxy over there, but we'll try and do that last. I'm going to try and do it in the right order this time. I just didn't want to do Flipswitch last episode because it was at the end. Anyway, 3 stars in, 16 are total right now, onto Space Junk Galaxy. A very peaceful galaxy, with some very nice music. 3 stars in nearly 8 minutes, I like that speed. Maybe we can continue that and get 8 stars this episode. Probably not though. Pool Star Path starts off with pool stars. There's no danger here, you can fling very far. This is not a hard section. Here you have to collect star chips. Now it is imperative that you be careful here, because there are these amps, and gravity is weird. As you can see, I'm kind of walking in a weird direction. That star chip is also circling with the amp, so make sure you catch it when it's not near the amp, or inside the amp sometimes. And you can get the launch star. Now we end up on this rocket, which I don't really understand the point of this area, but what you do now is you just use the pool stars inside these mini planets. You can press Y to cancel out of a pool star, by the way, on the Switch version that is. I say that because there's no Y button on a Wii remote. And it's just a very peaceful level again. There's not really any danger here until we're here. These enemies jump about and are very annoying. If you don't like them, like me, shoot them and kick them. Like that. Here, if you want to be safe, make sure not to release the Goomba that's in there. And just release the 4 Toads. This will bring down Captain Toad's ship. And you can get on it and take the Sling Star. this area is the last section of Polestar Path. You have to collect the 5 silver stars, which, if we zoom out a bit, are there, 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 and there. I just went to put my cursor on all of them. So I'm going to go from left to right. I know where the platforms are, but if you don't, you can always walk up close and you will find out where they are. I'll try and show that in the next bit. So like you're kind of walking slowly to make sure that you can get to them. If you know where the platforms are like this, you can just kind of long jump over to where they are. That scared me. I don't like the long jump strategy in this run because I'm already forced. This is the 4th star in, I say, using the long jump strategy. I don't like the long jump strategy, then just uses the strategy. Anyway, we are at the 5th silver star now, and that is going to mark the end of Polestar Path. We just have to go back and get the star and not fall off the edge. And that is the 4th star of this video. Making very good progress in this one. Mainly because I saved all the terraces quick stars for this one. Next up is actually 2 boss levels in Space Junk, which can be quite difficult. I'm going to do them now because I don't want to go out of order. And there's not really another galaxy I could do that's not difficult. I wouldn't say difficult actually, it's more risky. Just because it's a boss and it's Kamella, he summons her Magic Koopas, and it's more of the Deep Dark one that's tough though. No, not tough, again. It's not tough, it's just dangerous. Because there's a lot going on. Anyway, onto this level, you can spin the lever and just kind of continue the level. There's not really any danger there other than that Goomba. Here, if you want to be safe, spin the Goomba away. This Magic Koopa can get in the way sometimes. Literally, it can get in the way of the chest. So just, if it does, just throw the shell and get another one. It's not worth risking taking damage for that. Anyway, that is the boss over there, that ship. Well, the ship isn't the boss, but the boss is on the ship. But to get to the boss, we have to use shells to defeat these enemies, which you might remember from King Caliente's level in Terrace, or Good Egg Galaxy. It is still the Terrace, but a bit more specific. How did that not hit? But this time, they aren't shooting coconuts, they are just shooting these fireballs, which means you have to get a shell and throw it at them. Don't linger on that bridge, although I don't think I need to say that. You can also take the Sling Star up. Anyway, this is the boss of this stage, Kamella. Kamella will do what she did in Deep Dark, if you watched my Deep Dark speedrun. Shoot shells and fire. And I will miss because I'm bad. You won't miss though, hopefully, because it's not a hard boss. Wait till she stops moving before you fire. And preferably, don't jump into the fireball. She takes 3 hits in this fight. On the first phase, she will shoot 1 fireball per set. On the second phase, 2, and on the third phase, 3. In the third phase, she will also summon in Magic Koopas, which can be rather annoying. I would recommend getting rid of the Magic Koopas, or at least stunning them with star bits, so that you can focus on Kamella. That fireball was far too close. Wait until she stops moving. somehow not press Y, so I didn't throw it. I missed again. There. That is the final hit this time. That was a bit more difficult than I'd imagined. But got it in the end. And that is Kamella's airship attack done. Fortunately, I won't have to do that twice because the Prankster Comet is not Daredevil, unlike in Deep Dark Galaxy. But I will have to fight her again twice later. I don't want to do Tarantox, but it is the next star. I think that I will skip Tarantox for now and do Polestar Path speedrun, because I don't feel comfortable doing Tarantox at the end of a video like this. Polestar Path speedrun, same as Polestar Path, except there's a timer. The timer is right there. Do it quickly. I'll try and give tips for doing it quickly since I've already said everything I can about no damage. Going quickly, you can use those pull stars and fling yourself with them rather than just pulling. These ant are always in the same order. Mario, are you going to stop doing whatever that was you were doing? The gravity can mess with you sometimes, as shown there. I was just walking in circles. I was holding one direction there. Here, to be quick, just long jumping is the best option. Always keep your cursor on that pull star to see when exactly it will be available. And basically, I would say for speed, always point your cursor at the next pull star. Be ready for when it will become available, and you'll be quite quick. Don't miss the pull star though. That's not what you want to do. That's not fast. That is absolutely not fast whatsoever. Here, I would recommend holding on though, because of these enemies. Going on the underside doesn't help much either. Although you can run on the edge like that. That does work though. Again, just not spinning the Goomba is good. And the ship will come down. Just jumping is fine, you don't need to spin or else you're going to cause complications like I just did. Now we've got the final section. I'm going to try and refrain from doing long jumps because this is the 6th star in and I'm not going to mess up now. Just concentrating for a bit, because we're 6 stars in at this point. I don't want to have to redo all of this. Also, there's not really much I can say that I haven't already said about this star. There is going to be one more star, I think, and it's definitely not Tarantox. I'm not risking that now. Tarantox is far too risky to do after 6 stars. So, that is the Polestar Path speedrun. Yes, I long jumped at the end, but that's an obvious, just for speed. I'm not going to die by long jumping there. Now, around 19 minutes in, that is. We can do one more star, especially because it's quite a fast star. The star I am referring to is, when we get into it, Purple Coin Spacewalk. This is once again on this area, becoming very familiar with this place. There are 10 coins on each platform. Again, just walking slowly. There is a 2-minute time limit. It's not that bad. I would say just going out is good. Now, you know there's going to be a circular platform underneath each set of purple coins. I don't want to go that way. There's a platform there. I'm kind of using the strategy that I was talking about before. You can long jump to the purple coins because there will be this orange platform under each set. You know that because, well, because I told you that. But even if I didn't tell you that, there just is. Oh, there's one more set. Let's long jump over that. Oh, I did not realise there was a platform there. I thought I had spun on nothing. Oh, I know I have a minute left. I think there's one to the left of this, because it's a set of 4 at the back, then 3, then 2, then 1 at the front. So there should be just the set there, yeah. Because I see the coins, I can long jump to them once again. And that is all of the coins, but we still have to make it back in the time limit. So we have to check if there's a platform there. There is not. Oh, nearly ran off. Making it back to the central platform is always good, which is this one. The one that was used for the first 10 that you come across. And that will be that level with a bit of a scare at the end. So, 7 stars in this video. In the next video I'll do Terran Tox and finish up Space Junk, and then move swiftly on to the Battle Rock Galaxy. No, I don't want to save. Why am I pausing? I don't need to pause. Well, bye everyone. See you next time for more Super Mario Galaxy No Damage. Goodbye.